Look at our HP.
That's unfortunate.
That is chimps. Here we go. Yo, check me live.
Certainly chimps. Yo,
Why
what's
do you
up, champ?
stream at midnight? Because I'm stupid. I was making the Josh driving video, which is coming out fantastic. It is actually one of the hardest things I've ever edited, if you would believe me.
How?
It's very sporadic, and the pacing of it changes consistently throughout the video.
It was just me driving.
Yeah, but like, you know, there's moments where we're like panicking and getting excited, and then it cuts to just like very slow moments. And so I've been having to tune the whole video. It is just a lot of tuning and pacing. It's like a puzzle without fucking a reference image, you know? One day I had an Uber ride. I was at fucking TwitchCon, and my Uber driver was telling me that he was one of the good Bitcoin traders because he doesn't avoid taxes.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah,
you don't avoid taxes?
He would still pay taxes on his Bitcoin.
You don't do that. Wasn't a thing though. I don't know how you pay taxes on Bitcoin.
Because he wouldn't leave them as Bitcoin. He'd put them as income, and then he'd pay the taxes for it.
That's just stupid because it wasn't even illegal. You weren't even dodging taxes because it wasn't taxable. You actually just gave money to the government.
Well, sorry. Let me give you a full story on this. All right. So I hopped in an Uber ride with my girlfriend at TwitchCon, and you know I like having conversation with my Uber drivers, right? So I asked him. I was like, so you know, is Uber your main job? And he said no. I said, oh, okay. What's your main job? This was TwitchCon 2018, I think. I was like, oh, so then what's your main job? And he said he's invested in crypto. And I went, oh. I was like, that's cool. And he said,
it's not. That was your first lie.
And I was like, how much do you have in crypto? And he said what was equivalent at the time to like $5 million.
My God, he's probably a billionaire now. What the hell? This guy's driving Uber
and
no reason.
I went, holy shit, that's insane. And he went, if you want to get into, this was important. This is the most important part. He went, if you want to get into the coin, just let me like tell 10 other people and I will let you in on how to get the coin. And I turned to my girlfriend and I texted her and I said, is this guy in a pyramid scheme?
He probably is. Actually, he totally is.
Because go tell 10 people about this, and we will. And we will.
Now you're saying that he was paying his taxes. I don't think he was actually paying his taxes.
I was in fucking shock.
And I told 10 other people. And these 10 other people are you guys. Make sure if
you want to get into cryptocurrency, let me know.
I'm so tired.
Since when does Josh complain? I've never heard him complain, actually.
When's the next Alfred Deluxe video coming out?
Dude, we haven't recorded in a fucking 5 days. Or we haven't uploaded in 5 days.
Okay, good. Because I was going to say I wasn't going to watch it.
I went to the channel and we have like a bunch of videos recorded and yet not a single video uploaded. I'm like, well, this is awkward. Yeah, maybe I'll just upload it myself.
Upload it, have it be called video_53.mov. And just upload it with no thumbnail.
Double upload December is going awesome, so we changed it. So we're actually doing no upload,
don't
December.
Upload December.
Yeah, it's do not.
It's all about D3.
It's all about E3.
It's all about that bass. About that bass.
No treble.
I thought it was trouble.
I don't know.
We lost.
It's clearly treble. I mean, like, if it's all about that bass,
Dude,
you know, treble is like the opposite of like bass.
I was 14 and heard that song 3 times during lunch.
You know, it makes sense if it was all about that bass, no treble.
Probably makes sense, but you think I knew anything about music or cared?
Maybe we should ask Kid Bop. It is no treble. California's is worse than I thought. What is that even? What does it even mean?
You know, those Californians and their music. It's not about knowing the lyrics. It's about how treble makes way more sense in context. Dude, how would I know the context of the words used if I didn't
because
know
it says
lyrics?
It's all about that bass.
It doesn't matter. I can't know the context if I don't even know what the words are.
They force you to listen to terrible music while you eat your damn lunch. Do you think I'm sitting here in the fucking school cafeteria? The teacher's a fucking fucking gun to my head, and it's
Yeah,
like if you do not listen to Safe and Sound, I'm going to fucking shoot you.
Dude, Safe and Sound goes hard.
Safe and Sound does go hard.
I remember 8th grade, and there was "What Does the Fox Say" at lunch.
And then they would go pop, 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 pop,
Pa 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 pa.
and I was like, that is so what the fox would say.
You know what I said? I said,
I'm just kidding. I
said I hate this song, and then I went to watch Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life for the 40th time that day.
Because it was the best video ever made.
The funniest thing ever.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I remember there was this guy named Ricky who I'd spoken to probably 2 times in my entire life, and he comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, you got your iPhone 4 on you?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" And I pull out my iPhone 4, and he says, "Look up Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life," and I had never laughed so hard in my entire life.
Because it was the funniest video.
It was the funniest video ever in 2014. Yeah, you ever seen Steven Universe?
Yes, I saw it. I've seen more than you.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have. Because you said you only watched 2 seasons. I watched the whole thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's really messed up, man. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Why'd you do that?
I got invested at some point,
Yeah, that's how
and then I fell off, and at that point it was too late, and I was already too deep into it that I just wanted to see it fucking end.
That's what happened with The Office for me. I watched only Johnny Bravo.
That's the only show you need to watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know why I fucking bought that.
Honestly, though, Johnny Bravo goes hard.
Yeah,
it's any show that
show
needs to
for
come back.
men. It needs Johnny Bravo should come back.
It should be. That's mandatory viewing.
I think it should come back, and I think it should come back on Adult Swim. You know what I'm saying? Let's have an adult Johnny Bravo. I just want to. It's either gonna be exactly what you think it is, or exactly what you think it is.
I just want more Johnny Bravo, man.
I feel like a Johnny Bravo in Adult Swim would either be like about
be really good
or really bad.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be okay. It's one or the other, man. It's one of those.
It's either really funny or it's just like really awkward. God, I
was coming on the stream, and Dunkin' Donuts is pancakes now. You know what else is pancakes? My kitchen. Shut the hell up, dude. It's called pancake mix. What are you going to Dunkin' Donuts for pancakes? It's literally the easiest breakfast for the mix. And you're going all the way to Dunkin' Donuts to get them? What are you, stupid?
This motherfucker woke up in the morning and is like, you know what I really wish I could have from a Dunkin' Donuts? Pancakes.
Go to Starbucks for waffles, because I'm literally the dumbest person on earth. I can't even say that Steven Universe was the first show to be good. Like, well, I have a plot, because regular show, that was good. And that came.
Did that have an overarching plot? Because I do not remember.
Yeah,
and Adventure Time had one too.
Yeah, Adventure Time had one, but Adventure Time's got really boring.
I don't know. I didn't finish through it. I want to finish it.
I watched it when it was going, right? And then they introduced a woman to the show, aka Fire Princess. And she was boring, so I stopped watching. And yeah.
All right, Josh. I guess.
It wasn't because she was a woman, because there was women in the show before. There was
Fiona
from Shrek. What's a good show?
What's a good show?
Regular Show is really the only show that held up really well.
We are dead.
You're spending monkey money. What is a good show? Avatar: The Last Airbender? Last time I watched it, I was 9 years old.
That show was sick, though.
I remember one episode where what's-his-name gets stoned.
Yeah?
That's the only thing I remember. Yeah, what was his name? The brother? They eat peyote or something. And there's a mushroom cloud. It's like a nuke went off or something.
You know, it's the one episode I remember the most about Avatar: The Last Airbender. It was an episode that is considered the worst episode of Avatar.
Whoa. Pause the game. This guy just said Don Quixote. He spelled it donkey as in donkey and Hoadie. Dog, it's Spanish. It's Don Quixote. It's a book that exists. What the hell are you... What are you even referring to? Are you referring to the One Piece villain? Because you still don't spell it that way. Use Google.com.
No, actually, he trolled you. He knew the entire time.
No, he didn't.
No, he just said he did. You just got trolled.
Yeah, oh my gosh. does. He said he did. Television began and ended with Johnny Bravo. Actually, the funniest show.
That show was based in
A handsome man is in my house.
I'm looking at a
Oh
mirror.
wait, that's just me.
I can't
That
believe
show
they
is
made
awesome.
I can't believe they made a show off of me. Thank God
They
someone
made
said
them
my gym
real.
partner's a monkey. Now let me
My
ask
gym
you.
partner's
Let
a
me
monkey,
ask
monkey,
you
monkey,
this, Twitch
monkey.
chat. How does
His last
a
name was Lion.
school mix up
His last
Adam
name was
Lion?
Lion.
Now why does that make him a? What kind of school would think that? That's so because
The
Lion's my
animal
last
school.
name. The animal
My gym
school just took
partner's
a
a monkey,
monkey. Dude, the browser game they made for that was actually flames. I used to play the my gym partner's a monkey platformer all the time.
And Camp Lazlo.
I have storyboards from Camp Lazlo that my
You're
dad
the luckiest
made.
man alive.
That my dad made because
dad's
he worked on
awesome.
he worked on the ads for Camp Lazlo. So I have frames that he drew of Raj. And
Raj.
they are my prized possession. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go was amazing. Thank you. That's one of the best shows ever made.
Shut up.
Tough Puppy. Maybe if I was
Shut
fucking
up. Maybe if I was 3 months old as
3
of
months
today.
and drooling.
What's the guy's name that made Fairly Odd Parents?
Butch
Danny Phantom?
Hartman.
Butch Hartman. Anything post Danny Phantom, Butch Hartman wise, nobody watched.
Dude, I gotta say, the funniest thing was somebody drew, like, Butch Hartman drew a character, and someone tagged Seth Rogen in it and said, next character voice act by Seth Rogen, and Seth Rogen said, absolutely not. And then Seth Rogen said Casey Neistat, you should be,
You should be glad. Actually.
you should be
It's like
grateful.
he was the bike guy. He was literally someone stole my bike, but I'm glad because they need it more than I do. He was that guy.
Honestly, it was so. Listen, honestly,
popped off.
I respect Seth Rogen for telling Casey Neistat to get over it. You got robbed. Get over it. I got robbed 15 times. What do you think of
That's
Seth
huge.
Rogen as Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong smokes weed. And
Donkey
is a sausage. The next adult film that'll break the internet.
is a monkey, and he smokes weed, and
That'll
there's sex
break
jokes,
the internet.
and there's also Kim Jong-un.
Do you think Seth Rogen would let me just sit in his house?
He'd probably let me take his house. That's what I think, right? I go to Seth Rogen's house, I take all the stuff out of it, and as I'm leaving, he's standing there, right? And he says, I'm Donkey Kong in the new Super Mario movie.
They want it blunt.
It's also high and also a sausage. And I'm like, thanks, Seth Rogen. And then I leave.
You want,
with
and
all
then he
stuff.
goes, you want some weed?
And I say,
And then you go, I'm okay, Seth Rogen. He goes, ugh. When somebody robs my car, I think it's the funniest joke.
at least I don't have any attachment to my car. The only thing I have attachment to is sausage and weed. Dude, imagine if someone stole Seth Rogen's weed.
Oh, if he stole the fucking rolling tray, that'd be it. He'd be pissed. He would be so mad.
If Donkey Kong does a Seth Rogen laugh, I will exit the movie theater. Dude, it sounds like you're gonna be leaving.
Dude, I'll be staying the whole movie, unlike you.
People just talk about Chris Pratt Mario, Seth Rogen Donkey Kong, and Vegan Toad. That's what sold me. I was like, dude.
Jack Black Bowser made sense.
Yeah, Jack Black Bowser made sense, but the Toad casting, that sold me.
Out of
They
this-
sold a ticket. As soon
I'm
as that
surprised
popped up.
Toad was not Kevin Hart. Toad already
Yeah,
sounds
I
like Kevin
thought-
Hart.
yeah. Short and annoying. That's Kevin Hart. It
Yeah.
literally was a perfect casting choice.
Like, I don't... Keegan, sure.
I'm enjoying Cowboy Bebop and not the Netflix adaptation garbage. Wow, that's a hot take. People don't like the Netflix adaptation of an anime? That's huge. that opinion is gonna break the internet, buddy. Don't just
That's
go
the
out saying
first.
that
That
to
is the
anybody.
first time I've heard that.
Come up with some more interesting opinions, please. Be a more interesting person. Don't just be an NPC on the internet, dude. You're the kind of person that someone in GTA 5 would just run over. Guys, the Star Wars sequels are not good.
I
might
can make
get
it
canceled
hotter.
for that
Star
one.
Wars is not good.
That's actually a hot take, but it's not a wrong take either.
It's a hot take that shouldn't be hot.
Star Wars, the first 3 episodes to come out are very good for little kids.
They're very
nicest
good if I
thing.
need to take a nap
And then you get this
because they are
people,
boring.
And then you go on YouTube.com and you get recommended Star Wars, The Clone Wars, lore
Now
videos.
that's awesome. Star
And I'm
Wars,
like,
The Clone
wow,
Wars is
this
sick.
person's 40 years old and still is teething. That's incredible. I saw the Clone Wars movie in theaters, like the animated
I
one.
did, because it came out like a day before my birthday.
I went to see it for my birthday, and then they ruined Legos for like a few years. They made all the faces on the Legos into the Star Wars The Clone War animation.
They made them all like
faces.
Chad face. They literally look like the Chad Wojak.
Yeah, look at him. What the hell did they do to my boy? Why did they do that? Like, they changed all the Lego, like, Star Wars to have that face. What's wrong with them? Nobody asked for that. That ain't Lego Anakin.
He looks like this if you shave the beard off. This is what he would look like.
Star Wars sucks, man. They ruin Lego. You know what would be crazy? What if they made, I got an idea. What if there's an anime, right? And it's about, so all the guys are sausages.